Welcome to the Light Lounge by Jehna, your sacred space to reconnect with your soul's vision, realign with your highest frequency, and remember that manifestation isn't about chasing, it's about becoming. Here we manifest with clarity, we align with purpose, we act with power, and we trust with ease. So settle in, breathe deep, because what we're talking about today, it is the kind of reminder your future self will thank you for. So let me start with this. In a world full of motel no-tells, you are Aman. In a world full of fast food energy, you are fine dining. In a world full of instant gratification, microwave manifestations, and cut and paste Pinterest streams, you are sacred. You are sovereign. You are spirit-led luxury in motion. And yet, so many of us have been taught to downsize our desires to make them seem more achievable or realistic. And then we wonder why we feel unfulfilled even when we got what we thought we wanted. We manifest crumbs and we call it a feast and wonder why our soul still feels hungry. I was having a conversation recently with one of my international clients, and she's a powerful woman who's deeply intuitive and extremely ambitious. We were talking about money, worthiness, and timeline tension in moving to that next level of success. And I said to her, when your husband was manifesting his first Rolex, was he entertaining a dollar store watch in the meantime? Or when you were waiting to be offered your first Birkin, were you settling for a brown paper bag from the convenience store? She burst out laughing because obviously, of course not. And that is when I told her, that is the energy. We don't manifest Rolexes by playing in Walmart. And honestly, if her husband's true vision was a Patek Philippe, then technically the Rolex was the settle. And that is not about watches. It is about worth. It is about knowing your frequency and refusing to lower it to appease to what isn't aligned. You're not here to settle for good enough. You're here to calibrate to excellence, to sacred standard, to soul-aligned overflow. So let me be very clear. You are not too much. You are not too picky. You are not too idealistic. You're not too expensive. You've just been taught to manifest from the version of you that shrinks instead of the version of you that knows. The version of you that trusts her timing, that trusts her taste, that trusts that God didn't give her the vision without also preparing the way. You don't need to water down your desires. You just need to honor them. When we stop chasing and start embodying, manifestation becomes inevitable because your manifestations don't respond to hustle. They respond to frequency. And you don't chase the dream. You become the woman who lives inside it, who makes decisions from it, speak from it, walk as if it's already yours. Because energetically, it is. So let's get honest. Where have you been calling in your version of a sacred union, but entertaining emotionally unavailable soul lessons just to fill the silence? Or where have you been asking for divine rest and overflow, but still only allowing yourself to receive after you've proven your productivity? Where have you been building a purpose-led business, but still treating it as a side hobby, afraid to own your gifts out loud? Because let me say this clearly, if your dream is the Patek Philippe, then stop aligning with energy that can't even hold the vibration of a Timex. If your dream is Aman, stop letting Motel no-tell vibes book a seat at your table. And here's the pact that I want you to make with yourself. No more settling, no more shrinking, no more allowing yourself to dim into someone else's logic. Your job is not to make your dreams more digestible. Your job is to stay in energetic integrity with what you know is meant for you. Your desires are not excessive. Your standards are not the problem. Your clarity is not arrogance. It is alignment. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to make yourself easier to understand. You just need to hold the line. Because in a world full of motel no-tells, you are Aman. And anyone who's ever stayed at an Aman resort knows you don't end up there by accident saying, oh, it's getting late. We should probably pull over and see if we can get a room for us and the kids here tonight, because that's not how it is. You go there intentionally. You go there because you're on a clear frequency with the kind of experience that your soul requires. You go there because your energy commands it. Because luxury doesn't mean excess. It means alignment. It means refinement. And it means I know who I am. So treat your manifestations the way that they deserve to be held, with reverence, beauty, and uncompromising excellence. I want to take a moment to pause. I want you to grab your journal and ask, where have I been asking for less than what I truly want just to seem more realistic? Where have I been dimming my vision to be more relatable? Where do I need to raise my frequency instead of my effort? You are no longer becoming her. You are her. So move accordingly. Thank you for being here in the Light Lounge today. If this episode sparks something in your spirit, I want to hear from you. DM me, share it with a sister, leave a review so that we can share it with others in the world and raise the vibration of the planet. And if you're ready to stop settling and start manifesting with the high value energy and become the woman that you were always meant to be, come join us in the Academy of Light or apply for private coaching. I will be there holding space for your bigness, cheering on your brilliance, and reminding you that you are not too much. You're finally just enough for the life that you have been asking for. So remember, as always, manifest with clarity, align with purpose, act with power, and trust with ease. You are the Aman, you are the Patek, you are the vibe, and your next level is already on its way.